ready to have anybody else join you before October. Oh my gosh, you guys.
Good morning. Rise and shine, beauties. All right. Let's see, who has the iPhone on the bottom?
Me, Teresa.
Oh, these are both you?
Are they both me?
Because I can see you, but I can't see who the next person is. So it's up to you. You don't have to. Oh, Lori, you're trying to be sneaky in pajamas. No, let me see you because then I can give you pointers. So I mean, this is kind of like having one-on-one session, right? Especially because it's later for East Coast, so I know it's going to be small and most are going to do the recording. But yes, let me see you. Don't worry, I just woke up, so I'm still in the same shirt I did the recording last night. Okay, so all you need. I had to lock the door because my kids will be up soon. I know they're going to be like, Mom, what you doing? Okay, if you have a Pilates ring, great. If you have one of those little 9-inch balls, use those too. We're not going to use them till abs, so you don't need them for a little while. I'm not going to do music so that you can hear me well and it doesn't wake the kids. But we're going to get started right away. So our warm-up is going to start with core. Teresa, I can't see you.
I'm trying to get situated.
Oh, okay. I'm like, I see your bike. Okay.
I know, I've got to fix this just right so I can see.
Okay, perfect. So just get a mat. You don't want shoes on. And we're gonna get started. Okay, so back on the mat. Let's see. That's actually pretty good. I'll make it a little closer. There we go. Okay, I want your hands behind your head so that your neck is just resting in your hands, not pulling on it. We're gonna start with ab curl. So you're just gonna roll up and roll down. It's very slow. And Pilates, if you've done it, or whether you've done it or not, it's a lot of reps. It's a slow movement, but it's constantly moving. For yoga, you might hold a pose for a minute. Pilates, we'll keep moving, but we might do 100 reps of it. Kind of like bars. So when you're coming up, I want you really to squeeze your abs at the top. So when I'm crunching, I could stop right here, but I really want you to get that last bump and really feel your lower obliques engage. So Pilates is all about pelvic floor muscles and abdominal muscles. So I want you to think of a T-zone. So if you were to draw your zipper up on your jeans and then a line from hip to hip, okay? And that's your T-zone when I keep saying that. So when I say tighten your T-zone, I'm saying tighten your core. Okay, we're gonna do 2 more of these. Okay, and we're gonna go straight into oblique curl. So I want you to keep that same position, and now you're gonna take shoulder to opposite knee. Okay, your feet are hip distance apart, nothing changed. Your back's into the mat. You're going shoulder to opposite knee, shoulder to opposite knee. Same tempo as me. So we've got, Teresa, you're in Nebraska, right?
No, Arkansas.
Arkansas. We've got Arkansas, Texas, and California right now. Look at us. Okay, we're gonna do 2 more, and then we're gonna go into bicycle legs, which is a little different than what you normally think of with bicycle. Okay, so I want your, go ahead and rest your neck while we get situated. I want your feet up in tabletop. Sorry, it's early. Okay, looking at my legs, what tabletop is, should be 90 degrees here and 90 degrees here. Okay, when you bring them into your chest, you totally let go of your core. So just this right here, I want you to practice. If you put your knees up, bring them in, and then put them up. You should feel your core engage, okay? So this is your resting place. I don't want them to come in sooner or closer to your body, and you'll hear me say a lot today, tabletop. All right, so bicycle, head still in, resting in your hands, and we're just gonna extend the leg. Okay, so we're not crossing across our body for this. Just looking straight on, back flat in the mat, and lower. Okay, again, slow. This isn't Peloton, we're not actually going anywhere outside. They asked me to sub spin at the gym, and I'm like, my problem is when I'm on a bike, I need to be going to frozen yogurt. I told them stay and put. She's like, okay, fair enough, I got it. I'll take you off that list permanently. All right, great job. Teresa, you know what'll help me? If you can you turn your, are you on your phone or computer?
I'm on an iPad.
Okay, can you turn it the opposite way so I get the horizontal view? That'll help me.
So you have two, let me see.
Lori, your tabletop looks perfect. Like, can you just flip it sideways so I can see the long view of you?
That way?
Yeah, well, now I can still only see you vertically.
No, that's not right.
It's okay if it won't sit like that. It's just the amount of space I see of you is just this tiny tall piece versus long.
I know, that's what I can't seem to.
Oh, you know what? It's probably in your settings. So if you turn your phone, it keeps correcting it. So it's always upright. Don't worry. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, it's not.
Okay. We're going to go into pendulum. All right. So back in tabletop, head down. I want you to put your arms out wide here. And we're going to take our knees. We're going to go side to side. You've probably done this before as a stretch. But what's different in Pilates, going sideways, I want your knees to stay aligned. So if you put your knees upright, you're going to be level, right? When you go sideways, I want them to stay connected. So put your hands on your knees and make sure they're both touching. So when I go sideways, if I go too far, my top knee will slide back. And what that means is you've lost your core engagement. Okay? So I want you to keep your hand on your hip so you can feel it. Keep your knees engaged. And once your top knee starts to slide back, that's as far as your rotation is. Okay? So everybody's going to be different on here. So I want your knees to stay aligned the whole time. You'll go to the left, come back up. You're still in tabletop. Go to the right. Okay, what we're doing is we're using this for a warm up and we're doing level 1. So we're going to repeat this after we go all the way through and we'll do level 2 and we'll build upon it. So it's really important. I want you to understand how to keep your core engaged the entire time. Great job. It should feel really good in your spine too. But really watch your knees because every class I teach, I have corrections on this. And it's hard really to see your knees. But it looks good. All right, let's do 2 more, one each side. The thing I love about Pilates is it doesn't matter how much weight training I do, I can be sore every single time I do Pilates. It's just such good activation. Okay, we're gonna do hundreds. Don't hate me here, this is a great exercise. Okay, that's on the mat, up in tabletop. All right, we're gonna launch your hands straight up and we're gonna extend. So you're pressing straight arms down by your hip and take your legs out, bringing them back up into tabletop. Okay, out, back into tabletop. Okay, now that you have that move, we're gonna extend them out. We're gonna stay here for 100. Okay, hence the name hundreds. 10. Okay, I'd like for you to have straight legs, so just bring them up wherever that is. You can have your legs up here, down here, wherever it is that you can hold them straight. Want your back flat in the mat, so don't let it arch. Okay, so instead of having them lower and bent, try to raise them up to make it a little bit easier and keep them straight. Are you straight down? Halfway down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 20 left.
I wake up here and never where I am. Good, and I think, where's he going?
And rest.
Yeah,
That's part one. Okay. And I can tell you we're gonna progress it next time, but all right, let's go to the cracker. Oh, this is a fun one, you guys. Okay. And it's great for at home. There's no one to walk in the gym while we're spreading our legs. Okay, back into tabletop. You get the idea. The tabletop is our resting position. Okay. I want you to have your hands straight up, legs in tabletop. We're gonna roll and curl forward and spread our knees apart. So here's the no sideways. Curl and reach through. Back to the table, not top, knees together. So basically, your knees are together in tabletop and they're just opening and closing. And just curl through. Curl up, hands through, back down. Curl up, hands through, back down.
I guess Donald's always.
Curl up, hands through, back down. Make sure when you come down, you go on the tabletop and you don't bring your knees into your chest. Curl up, back down. Curl up. Back down. Curl up. Hold. Back down. 3 more. Back down. This is the nutcracker one. Last one. Back down. Okay, relax. Great job. Okay, last one we're gonna do is a plank. All right, so I want, there was supposed to be a plank. Okay, let's do this on our forearms. I want your body in line. When you get down on your forearms, I want you to literally drop your shoulders a little bit because it's natural. People want to push into the ground and keep their back up. I want you to drop it. And we're gonna go for 1 minute. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna do 10-second intervals, okay? It's been proven that it's harder to consistently do more reps in a plank than hold it the entire time. I found that really interesting. So this is something new I learned. Okay, so we're gonna start now in plank, and let's do 5-20 seconds. Okay, so join me, make sure your bottom's in alignment, not dipping, it'll hurt your back. Okay, and forearms and wrists doesn't change a lot, it just takes the pressure off your wrists, which I know is hard for a lot of people. Okay, rest, tap your knees, we're gonna go right back up.
This is hard.
It is. The great thing is you can do it from anywhere and you're activating your core. I'll be doing this in Fiji. Okay, drop, relax and up. For 9 days, I'm just taking ankle weights and TRX straps that I can wrap around a palm tree.
Are the kids going too?
Fiji? We
No,
are
Are the kids going?
Yeah. It's a super kid-friendly island. Tap your knees down, relax, back up. Yeah, we went to the same island 3 years ago. It's called Castaway. It's Outrigger Resorts. It's super kid-friendly.
Oh.
Like they'll dig a pit and roast a pig for one of their activities, or beach rugby. Down, tap your knees. Last one, back up, 20 seconds.
Oh,
They'll do beach rugby, they'll go on bushwalks, they'll look for king toads, which are poisonous, so hopefully they don't pick them up. But a lot of fun things. And the food is safe, which you know is an issue for me, and relax. Okay.
oh,
All right, so those are our 6 core exercises we're gonna do today. We're gonna go back to the top now, and we're gonna progress each one of them. Okay, so if it feels too hard, just keep doing what we just did now. You don't have to take the progression. Okay, I'm gonna grab a sip of water. Little energy boost.
you know those energy boosts? That reminds me. How much water do you put in them?
A lot less than I used before because the portion of them is like half, it's the same benefit, but it's half the grams.
Okay.
So I use a lot less water.
Put the same amount of water in there. It's like, okay, this doesn't taste like anything. It's lost all the taste.
No, yeah, you need to use a lot less, like maybe 1 cup of water, 10 ounces, where I used to use like 22. Okay, all right, we're gonna go, hey Nathan, you can join us. Is that Nathan? I can't see. Hey buddy, you can join us. My boys do Pilates with me. Okay, we're gonna do oblique curl. Okay, so we're going back. Sorry, I changed this. Okay. Actually, you know what? If you have the ball, we can use it for this one. Or Pilates ring, if you have a little ball next to you, we can do that. So put it between your knees and squeeze. And then once you have that pressure, we'll curl up. Okay, we'll just use it for the first 2. So it's good to set your legs before you start curling, because otherwise typically people don't go. It's tight. It's a little bit of a trick because they set their legs and then I say, okay, curl. They're like, oh shoot, I wouldn't have gone so tight. Great job. All right, keep squeezing if you have the band or the ball. And I'm saying that for those that join us later. Okay, we're gonna do 5 more of these. 3, 2, 1, and it's fine to let it shake. I'm shaking. Okay, and then now we're going right back into oblique curl. Okay, so your legs haven't changed. You've been squeezing this whole time. Now you're taking shoulder to opposite knee. Lori, my kids would be doing the same thing right now, except that I locked them out. I'm sure that sounds more awful than it is, hopefully. But I found my son the other day, so I have T-Rex straps hanging from the ceiling. And I came in and Tyler's like, Mom, look, it's a swing. And he's kicking on one side of the wall, swinging to the other. I'm like, well, I guess we checked that it's attached to the stud well.
Yeah.
All right, last 2. Last one. And relax. Okay, you can take that ring or ball out. Okay, now we're going back to bicycle legs. So tabletop. All right, before the head resting in your hands, make sure you don't start pulling up as we start fatiguing. Last time we just lowered our legs. Now we're going to go back in the traditional bicycle, and you're going to do opposite shoulder, opposite knee, and switch. Okay, so it's like the oblique curl marries bicycle legs. There you go. When you come up and curl, try to keep your elbows out wide. So if you look as I go out to the side, you want your elbows straight, like this kind of. So you're just like, ta-da! Think of dancing.
Are you switching your legs? Yeah, you are.
Yeah. So opposite shoulder, opposite knee, and you're going to the knee that's in tabletop.
Okay.
Extending your other leg. And only extend it as far as you can, that your back stays flat into the mat. Okay, you don't want your back to arch. So the great thing about this is you just dictate the difficulty by your range of motion. Okay, and then when you return to tabletop, you don't bring your knees in. Okay, we'll do 6 more. My knees are cracking. 4, 3, 2, 1. I didn't really think about how thankful I'll be I did this when I'm on a plane. 12 hours. Okay, back into pendulum. Okay, so reminder, our arms are out. Okay, your legs are in tabletop, your knees are stacked. So remember, as we did this before, I went to the side, the key was not how wide your range of motion is, but keeping your knees stacked, okay? Because I'm in black, it's hard to see, but this would be unstacked, your knees are not aligned, okay? So you really have to watch it, like, and change your range of motion by that, because if you go deeper and they don't stay stacked, you've lost the move. Okay, so that's pendulum, but we're gonna do pendulum too. So we go down to the side, kick your leg out, bring it back straight. Okay, and lower, back into tabletop. Can you guys see me okay? My screen just went really dark. Oh,
See you.
there we go. I don't know what it was doing. Okay, I was trying to give me a break. Okay, tabletop, out to the side, kick your foot forward, but your knees are still aligned, back up. Okay, so it's just you're adding that extra body weight. Kick your foot out, up, and rest. You're still in tabletop when you finish. Teresa, I can't see your tabletop, but Lori, yours looks perfect. And I'm sure Teresa's does too. All right, back to tabletop, go to the side, extend the top leg, back up. So you should feel that extra level of difficulty. Out to the side, extend, back up. Out and extend. Sorry, I don't have music. I was worried if, well, 1, you'd be able to hear me, but 2, if it would give me errors when I try to upload it to YouTube for everybody else. To have music, sometimes it blocks your videos. I've had that happen, and let me tell you, there's nothing worse than recording a whole workout, not getting credit for it. It's like forgetting to take a workout selfie. You don't get credit. But I was like, what a waste of time. I can't take the music off. So for more than one-on-one, I don't do it anymore. Okay, 1 more each side. Kick forward, back to the top, relax, out, kick the top foot forward, come back, return to tabletop and lower your legs. Good job. That one should feel hard. Pendulum 2 is not easy. Okay, we're gonna go back to hundreds. We just have 3 core moves left. We've got it. Okay, so back up into hundreds. We've got tabletop, arms up straight. Okay, you remember before we extended and our hands went straight by our side and back up. Okay, we're gonna do the same thing, but this time I want you to take your feet when you go down and spread them apart. Okay, so your heels stay together. And as we do our 100 beats with our hands, we're gonna add the same thing with our feet. Okay, so the move is your feet are like this. You're beating them together while you're pushing down towards your side. Okay, so not a lot of change here. All right, so up in tabletop, arms up top, extend, heels tap. Okay, again, this is why I want your legs straight. Doesn't matter where they are. So they can be totally up here, it's fine. But you can't beat them if your legs are bent. So I was setting us up for this before. Okay, that's 20. 30. 50, halfway there. Great job, last 20. 4, 3, 2, 1, rest. Back to tabletop. Okay, so the nice thing with tabletop is it resets your back. Puts it into the mat. Okay, so we're gonna go to Nutcracker 2. Okay. This one is really great to do at home because whenever I have people do this at the gym, they're always looking around, see what guys are gonna stare. Okay. And at home, it's just our husbands. Okay, we're back in tabletop. Hands up straight towards the sky. So remember on this, our knees opened up and we reach through. Okay, for Nutcracker 2, we're gonna still curl up, but our legs are gonna go out wide to the root, to the corner, okay? Back down, so you reset your head and your back every time, okay? Curl up, legs out wide, back down. Curl up, legs out wide, back down. If this is too much, just stay in level 1 with your knees going out. That is fine. Plenty hard move too. When you come back, I want you to be in tabletop. Okay, just make sure you're not bringing your knees in like this. Okay. We're going to keep our core engaged this whole time. We'll only have one more exercise after this, and then we'll go into glutes. Okay. When you go out, I want you to hold it for a second, and then come back into tabletop. Okay, start turning your neck. Just rest your hand behind your head. Whenever you do that, I want you to always make sure your elbows are going out to the corner of the room so it'll prevent you from pulling on it. Okay.
Is your left hand behind your head?
I put my hand behind it now because my neck's starting to hurt. Is that what you asked? Normally it's not. So this is the move right here.
Okay.
Both arms up, tabletop, legs out wide in V shape, and you reach through and back and reset. But my neck's starting to hurt, so just preserve form. I just put one hand behind my back, behind my head. Curl up, reach through. Back down to the tabletop. Let's do 4 more. Curl up, reach through. Back into tabletop. Curl up, reach through. Back into tabletop. Last one. Curl up, reach through and hold. Back into tabletop. Relax. Okay, last core move. You guys, we are just powering through this and you're doing awesome. Okay, we're gonna go back into plank, but we're gonna do plank up and downs. Okay, I'm sure you've done these before in different workout programs or classes, but we're gonna be in plank on forearms, up to our hands, back down to our forearms. Okay, I want you to remain in plank the whole time you're doing it. Don't let your booty go up to the sky. Okay, lots of people when they're starting to do this because they're out of movement, their butt goes up to the ceiling. Okay, grab water if you need it. In a plank, you don't want your butt to sink because it'll hurt your back. And if you go up, you've totally lost your core. So you're not really getting anything out of it. Okay, so up in plank, we're gonna lead with our left arm. We're gonna go down with our left arm. Okay, so we're gonna focus on one side first. So plank up, plank down. So the tricky thing is you're staying in a plank the whole time. Okay, I want you to try to have minimal rocking. Obviously you're going up, but I shouldn't see your body rotating from side to side like this. You know, I'm exaggerating it, but okay. Now you're up, I want you to lead with your right arm. So down and up. Down with your right, up with your right. Down with your right, up with your right, down with your right, up with your right. 10 seconds left. You got it. Great job. You got it. 3, 2, 1, rest.
Oh.
Good job. Okay, that was our ab series. We're gonna go into glutes now. Okay, grab water. We don't need a ring or ball for this part. Okay, and we're gonna start right away with clams. So I want you laying on your side. I want your knees about kind of towards the corner of the room. So the goal is to have your feet in line with your butt. Okay, so don't have your knees up here because now my feet are out here. You're gonna bring it so your feet, if you drew a line straight from your bottom, your feet would be there and your knees are stacked. So go ahead and look at your knees now and make sure you're not leaning back. If I stack my knees, I bring my hips up. Now they're together. Okay, we're gonna start clams 1. A lot of these moves are probably gonna be familiar. So your feet are on the ground, stacked together, and you're just opening and closing your legs. Okay, you can have your head down, you can have your head in your hand. Either one, do what's comfortable for you. Okay, this is the move, this clam series. It might make you think of me tomorrow. Great job. So Teresa, you might have done this in physical therapy, yeah?
Yeah, I did it. And we do a lot of them in the Peloton Pilates. They do these.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So keep your feet on the floor. Are they on the floor?
Yeah.
Not your feet rocking at all. Okay, but we're gonna go ahead and progress this. Now, bring your feet up, same move. Okay, nothing has changed except that your feet are elevated now. Okay, so when you open it, I really want you to feel that squeeze in your booty. Okay, when you're bringing it down, you're keeping your knees stacked. Up, squeeze, and down. Up and squeeze, down. Your feet do not touch the floor again. Up and squeeze. So we're gonna work all one side, and then we'll come back and repeat it on the other. There's always somebody that's stressed I didn't get their left side. Don't worry, we will. Nobody's gonna walk out of here with one side butt lift. All right, keep going. All right, now I want us to add a kick out. So when you open up, I want you to kick that foot out and hold it, flex foot, bring it back in, heels together, knees together. So clam, kick out, feet together, knees together. Okay, so this obviously is called a clam kick out. The idea of having a flexed foot at the top sends more impact to your booty and your hamstrings, okay? So that's why we don't have a pointed foot. I wanna make sure that you're not opening wide enough that you're rolling back, okay? So if you look in the video, this is my range of motion where my knees are stacked when I return. I can open them wider, but then I've just leaned back and I've totally lost my core. Okay, right here, my core is engaged. Okay, that's the difference. So a wider range of motion isn't always a better thing if you lose your form in it. Okay. Kick out, together, and down. Hopefully you should be hearing from your booty by now. Kick out, knees together, and down, open, kick out. This will be the last one. Feet together and down. Okay, bring your feet down. Now we're gonna readjust. Now you bring your knees up like 90 degrees. Okay, so think about, basically you're in this position with tabletop. You roll over, that's your position. Okay, we're gonna do clams 3. Sorry, trying to look at my timer. Okay, so in clams 3, your whole leg just opens up and down. Okay, when you resume on the floor, I want your knees stacked again. Perfect. Both of you are doing great. Make sure your knees are stacked when you come down and your top knee isn't back behind the other. Beautiful. right, let's do 8 more of these. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, last 2. You guys, I hope you're feeling your booty because mine is screaming. Oh, give it a little shake and pat. Okay, we're gonna do hot potato. So you can think of your grandkids or your kids on this because it's very similar to what the name is. Okay, leave your bottom, what the game is, sorry. Leave your bottom leg the way it is, set up 90 degrees, okay, and then your top leg is gonna straighten. I want your foot flexed and pointing downward, okay? You're gonna tap the ground, swing back, straight leg, tap again, okay? So this one, the hardest part is doing it properly, okay? So I really wanna make sure you don't swing back too wide that your body opens up, okay? So hips have to stay stacked, so maybe even keep your hand on it as a reminder. Your leg comes forward as much as it can without you crunching, okay? So straight leg the whole time. So your range of motion is dictated by your leg being straight and your torso being still. So if you notice, I'm not rocking at all. My body is completely solid to my hip joint. And that's the only motion. And it's just a pendulum. Foot's flexed and facing down. So it's literally hot potato. Tap your toe, back up, tap your toe, swing back, tap your toe, up, tap your toe. Okay, try to keep the height of your foot the same both ways.
You're tapping your toe in the back too?
Yeah. So you tap it in the front, swing to the back, tap again. Just don't let your body rock back and forward. So try, Teresa, having a little smaller range of motion when you go back. So bring your hips up just a little bit forward so they're a little more stacked and not open so much. Can you see a difference in me? If I have, here's my hips stacked and here's my hips open.
Okay.
It's kind of hard in black pants to see, but. Okay, so we tap, forward, tap, back, tap. And again, flex foot, toe facing down. This kind of exaggerated movement. And we'll go forward and back one more time. Okay, no rest. We're gonna go straight into rectangles. So we're gonna think of the biggest Amazon box we want on our porch, and we're gonna draw that with our foot. Okay, same thing, flex foot. You're going up as high as you can without losing hip form, okay? Lower, you don't tap here. Swing to the back, raise, swing to the front, lower, back, up. So we want a big package. That sounds funny. Sorry. Oh, I have boys, my mind, sorry. Swing to the back, up, swing forward, down. All right, don't let your body swing with you. I feel like Janelle's gonna laugh at that. Swing to the back, up, forward, lower, swing to the back, up, forward, lower. Let's do 3 more boxes. Up, forward, lower, swing to the back, up.
You feel this in your butt.
You're feeling it?
I said you feel this in your butt.
Yeah. All right.
Oh,
Okay, and lower your leg. Okay, we're gonna do bicycles. Teresa, this might be your favorite. Okay, there's a lot of versions of bicycles in Pilates. Okay, so now your knees are still in the same position. I want you to take that top leg and you're basically pedaling with it. Okay, when you go back, if you go too far, it's gonna make your bottom leg that's on the mat come up. Your knee is gonna lift. So that is a very honest answer of what's too big a range of motion for you, okay? So I want you to come forward, your knees coming up, extending your foot forward, pedaling through, and bringing your knee back up. Okay, so your range of motion is dictated by what your lower leg does on here, okay? Your torso shouldn't be rotating, so I'm not gonna go out and open my hips up. I'm gonna keep my hips stacked and just rotate this leg. So if you open your hips up, you miss all the booty engagement, basically. Okay, so we're like on a one leg bicycle. So everything about Pilates is good on your joints. Think about like mobility wise, we're opening everything up, but we're engaging our core. So you're basically getting 50 minutes of core work. You're welcome. And building our booty. And I'm sweating. All right, pedal through, flex foot. And I get to spend it with you lovely ladies. Everybody that watches it afterwards. I have to give Lori kudos. I literally was like, join the Pilates video. Starts in 5 minutes. Lori was my maid of honor in our wedding. And we used to play beach volleyball together until she kicked me off the team because I wasn't good enough. So don't everybody say, oh, you're good at everything. Nope, not beach volleyball. Lori will tell you. Clearly, Lori, that made more of an impact kicking me off that team than you ever realized.
You live in Houston, Lori?
She's in Austin, I think.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm outside of Austin in Lakeway.
oh, okay.
She used to live up in Laguna Beach. Her husband, Lori, her husband Hugh, and I all worked at KPMG together.
Oh,
Okay, last one. All right, now opposite direction. This one is a little awkward for me. We won't be here as long. This one is very awkward. All right, try to keep your your knee not from dipping. When you go back, it's a little more common. All right, we're just gonna do 4 more. I have to really try hard to push into my lower knee to keep from rocking on this one. Last one. Okay, we're still working on the side, but we're gonna give it a little bit of a break. So bring your top foot forward, and my flexibility isn't what others are, so I have to hold my ankle or else it'll just slide. Okay, so put your top foot flat on the floor. I want to make sure you're evenly on your side. I'm gonna lower my head, and we're gonna do inner thigh lift. Okay. So your bottom leg is totally straight, and it's basically just doing this motion, okay? But you've got your top foot over it, so it's looking like this. Flex foot on the bottom, top foot is flat into the mat, okay? So your right leg gets to relax for just a little bit, and then we're gonna do one more exercise and switch sides. There you go, beautiful. You're not gonna have a huge range of motion here. To progress this move, all you would do if you wanted, oh my ankle hurts, is you could put a light weight on your inner thigh. So if you wanted to do that, I just put a 5-pound weight right there, and then you would just lift it. The
and
same
then fall.
weight or it'll fall. So that would just be a progression. If you wanted. Pilates isn't really built with weights, but there are a few things you could do. Okay, we're gonna do 8 more. You should be feeling the burn in your inner thigh.
Yes.
Or left. 3, 2, 1, relax. Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Whew. Okay, last move, and then we're gonna flip sides. Okay, so this is called double leg lift. Okay, so your legs are stacked. You're in your hip. We're not going to take a nap, although this feels really good right now. Okay, I want your hand down by your side. We're going to start by just raising up And you're just having your hand go down as close to your knees as you can. Okay? I don't want you to curl forward on this. You're just going straight down, straight up. Okay, now we're gonna add the legs. All right, so double leg, both are going up at the same time. If that's too hard, leave your bottom leg down and you can just do one. Okay, so single leg lift is an option. There you go. Keep your hips stacked. So we're using our obliques here. We're not going up really high. Yes, if you do one leg, you might be able to go a little bit higher. But... okay, let's do 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Make sure you don't roll back. 3, 2, 1. Hold at the top. I want you to beat your legs together. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Good job. Okay, that's our right side. We're gonna flip over and do our left side. Grab some water. All right, and we're gonna go right into it. Okay. How are we doing on time? Whoops. We're getting a little bit over. I'll just keep recording. If you have to go, that's fine. I'm sorry. I got excited. Threw some extra stuff in. Okay, remember we're starting with clam. So I want your feet in line with your bum. Okay, so your knees are not at 90. My knees are kind of facing the corner of the room. My feet in line with my bum. We're going straight into clam. All right. Great job. Okay, slow movement. So up. When you raise your upper leg, I want you really to feel that squeeze in your booty. Right here, don't miss it. Get that extra little squeeze without rotating back. Okay. Okay, let's bring our ankles up, heels up. Same move, no rest.
Pilates. Go to do yours next. Well, I need to get dressed.
Yeah, so you can tell your kids and grandkids today. In Fiji, they say hi, it's bula bula. Malay. Bula bula.
What time is your flight leave, Stephanie?
I think midnight from LAX.
Oh,
So when I get in that seat, I'm gonna give everybody melatonin at the airport. And then when I get in that seat, I think I'm gonna collapse. It's been the hardest vacation to prepare for. I don't know why. I think because we come back and school will start.
oh yeah.
So it was getting all the uniforms, getting all the school supplies. All right, now I want you to add the kick out. So knees up, kick that foot out. Remember, foot's flexed, ankles together.
All right, in jeans with Uncle Jackson.
Knee open, kick out, flex foot, heels together, lower your knee.
I'll get dressed in front of
But it's actually a pretty good flight. We were originally going to go to Costa Rica, but the flight stunk. And on that, we leave at midnight, we land at 7 a.m. So as long as everyone sleeps, which I'll
Sleeps. Yeah, they'll
then
be ready to go.
yeah, we should hit the ground running and then just stay up till normal bedtime tonight or tomorrow, and we'll be fine. Coming back will be a little bit of adjustment, which I didn't factor in, so I just rescheduled half of my first day back. I might be a bit jet lagged. But I think going there, like, you don't waste a lot of time. And I love that it's nonstop, because nothing makes me more irritated since having kids, then when a flight attendant wakes me up to tell me my fruit platter is here. Oh my gosh, you can take this stale melon and shut it. You did not wake a sleeping mom. Forget about the sleeping baby. Like, I think there should be a rule. Don't wake a sleeping mom on a plane. All right, last one. Extend, heels together, and lower. Okay, now we bring our knees forward. So you have the 90 degrees. All right, we're going straight into clams 3. All right, remember, only open as wide as you can without rolling back. The interesting thing is, I feel like travel has really gotten more flexible with COVID. Like, there isn't as much testing and stuff, but Fiji is an exception. So we have to test at the airport, it can't be self-administered, to arrive at Dennerall, and then we have to test again in Dennerall to get to the island, and then same thing going back. And there was stuff you had to start doing starting 14 days before your flight.
Wow. So they're a lot stricter.
They're really strict, yeah. The good thing is the whole island at capacity could only have like 150 people with the staff included. So it makes me feel good there won't be heaps of people. I was just go to Vegas last week for a personal training convention, and I just canceled because I was panicked. Everybody, all my clients and friends have gone to Vegas, have gotten COVID, and I didn't want to risk this vacation getting ruined.
Yeah.
All right, 2 more. I hope your booty is talking because mine is on fire.
I'm screaming.
And we're still at the beginning. Okay. All right, right into hot potato. So remember, straight leg, flex foot, point, toes pointing down, swing to the back, tap again. Forward, tap, back, tap. So remember, your range of motion is only dictated by your torso staying straight.
Are you still there?
Yeah, but your video disappeared.
I know, because it says low battery and it was charged. It may go dead on me. So if it goes dead on me, thank you.
Yeah, thanks for joining us. And I'm recording it. So if it goes dead, you can always do this again if you want. I'm gonna upload it to YouTube and I'll share the link today. So you'll have it. Any day you're gonna do a little core booty burn. Workout with Lori and I. You can just hit play. All right, let's do 4 more. Make sure to keep your foot level when you do that, when you swing forward and backward. So you want to pick a height you can maintain the whole time. 2, 1, tap. Okay, we're gonna go straight up. We're making those rectangle boxes, okay? So remember, we want a big box from Amazon.
Recording progress.
The funniest thing when we moved to the US from Australia is, you know, in Australia, Amazon Prime gets you free shipping in like 2 weeks. So when we moved here, it really felt like somebody was like hiding in my bush outside. Like, your order will arrive at 5 p.m. I'm like, where are they? Like, what are they? How is this possible? You know, or like we ordered stuff when we were leaving Australia and we couldn't even arrive here fast enough by plane before the stuff showed up at our apartment. So I had to cancel my orders because we wouldn't even like be in the country before packages all came. Like things you guys don't have to worry about here, that or the pricing. I'll never forget that. Every year my boys got 1 box of Lucky Charms for their birthday. It was like one of their gifts because it was a $35 box of cereal.
Oh,
Can you believe that? And then pour this big bowl and I'm all portion control. That's $300. You know, not because I'm worried about the sugar, but I'm like, make that box last. Come on. All right, bicycles. Forward, okay? Top leg, pedaling forward. Your range of motion is dictated by your bottom leg on this. So if you pedal back and your knee comes up off the mat like this, it's too big, okay? So you can see the difference a little better from this angle. This is my hips open. This is my hips stacked, okay? So you want to be pedaling with hips stacked. Think about on a bike, you wouldn't have your torso rotate, your legs would just be moving in motion. Okay, so we want to mimic that here. So flex foot, pull forward, kick back, pull forward, your torso is not moving. Okay, if you hear your hip flexors click in, that's totally fine. Unless it's painful, it's fine. Mine just clicked and made me think of that. All right, knee forward, kick, swing through, knee forward, pedal back, knee forward, pedal back. All right, let's do 4 more. 3, 2, 1, and reverse. This is always awkward.
Reverse. Oh, I'm on here.
All right, we're gonna do 3 more backwards. 2, 1. All right, and lower that leg. Get a little shake out. Okay, we're going to inner thigh lift. Sorry, I want to respect your time. I know we went over, but bottom leg is flexed, out straight. I'm just holding my ankle on my top leg so it doesn't move. Because again, I'm not super duper flexible. Okay, and your right leg is lifting up to the sky. Flex foot as high as you can. This isn't going to be a huge range of motion. Okay, flex foot. Really feel that inner thigh burn. This is one exercise that gives your left leg a tiny break. Good morning, honey. Tyler just woke up. All right, let's do 8 more. 7 more. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, lower your legs. So we're going to stack them again, head down. So we'll start this move. Remember, we're going to curl up and we're going to reach for our knee. Legs are staying totally stacked. Okay, so pretend there's a piece of paper between the two and you really want to squeeze it so it doesn't blow away. Okay, and then when you're ready, as your legs, this double leg lift. Okay, you're reaching down as low as you can on your knees and relax. Okay, if you need to, you can do single. Good morning, honey. And Matthew's up. Okay, when you go up, I want you to hold for a sec. So you really should feel your obliques engaged. And lower. Up. And lower. It's always a good reminder to get your early morning workout in. I feel like for the longest time, I was always worried to wake them up. And my gym at home is right below Matthew's room. And the days I just did it, I'm like, oh my gosh, I have the whole thing done and they weren't awake. I spent so much time tiptoeing around and waiting. All right, we're going to do 4 more, and then we're going to hold and beat. 3, 2, last one, hold up, and then beat your lower leg to meet the top. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, relax. Good job, you guys. That was amazing. Okay, let's do one stretch and then we'll start our Saturday. Thanks for starting with me. Okay, I want you to lay on your back. I want your left ankle across your right knee. Okay, we're gonna curl up. So normally in workouts, they'll say grab behind your knee, grab behind your leg and pull, but we're gonna reach through and grab our shins for a deeper pull in Pilates. Okay, so we have your head on the mat if you want. I have kyphosis, so it's hard on my back. So I actually come up, but so the idea is your left ankle is on your right knee and then you're pulling in your right shin to get that deeper stretch. So it should feel really good in your booty. Okay, and then we'll switch. Right ankle across your left knee, pull on your shin. So usually if you do these twice, you'll feel a little deeper stretch. All right. You guys, thank you so much for doing this. I'm sorry it was delayed, but it was lovely to spend my morning with you. And there'll be another one this month with Kristen for Tabata. So stay tuned for the Zoom details on that. But this will be recorded. I'll share it in the group and you can do it anytime you want.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Thank you. Have a good trip.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye. I'm gonna go play volleyball.
Good luck to whoever plays you. Bye.
Bye.